Mental illness is not about that bipolar person or about that schizophrenic. Mental illness is ultimately about stories. And we each have an individual story. When I first realized that something wasn't right was the fall of 1998. And friends and I were going out to a party in downtown Boston. And I remember getting to the party, getting to the event, and my chest started pounding. My hands became very sweaty. And something was wrong. Something was going on. I couldn't name it, place it.
That's
yeah.
Very small world.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, but we just...
And later on, I realized in reflection that it was a panic attack once I understood what mental illness was. Did you know that I had bipolar disorder when I first walked into this room? Up until 2012, some of my closest friends didn't know. Some of my family members didn't know. And that was after living with bipolar disorder for 12 years. That's the thing. That's stigma in action. What kept me from speaking openly was the fear that I would lose my job, the fear that people wouldn't understand me. Who wants to be judged, you know? A lot of things that we go through when we're younger oftentimes are what comes up for us when we're older. So ironic that the thing that we deal with on a daily basis, mental health, is something that we're so afraid to talk about. I feel that when we have our voice, when stigma does not rob us of silence, we can tell our stories at all places, any place that we want to. I just happen to feel blessed enough to be one of the first people as a man of color, especially talking about what I'm dealing with and struggling with mental illness. Once one starts, the walls start falling down. Once we start to see that mental illness is an illness like any other, we will talk about it. People will be running for treatment. We will know that our life is not over. Diagnosis is not a death sentence. Even maybe after, if you know that there's no stigma or shame around seeking help, and that there's another side to illness, then you would feel more I believe you would feel more comfortable going to get the treatment or help that you need. Once we start to see that mental illness is an illness like any other, we will talk about it. People will be running for treatment. We will know that our life is not over.